What's happening, family? Bring you back another reaction video. Those are frequency conversations. So today we got a reaction video that I'm going over with, I believe her name is Chantel Simone, something like that. I've seen a couple of videos. She's pretty good. But this is pretty much a collage of videos she has gotten off of TikTok. She's finna go over them real quick, and we're gonna go over them as well. So a reaction within a reaction video, pretty much. And these just women hot takes on what's going on with the dating market and whatnot. We're gonna watch most of the clip, but not the whole 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? The whole 21 minutes. Yeah, 21 minutes. And man, I had to fix my audio real quick, so now the audio should be pretty good to go. So let's go ahead and dive into the clip, man. By the way, man, I would have been uploading a lot more for the past week and a half, but man, life has just been life, bro. But let's go ahead and get into it, bro. Let's get it.
And then the ones that do approach, I just be like, come on, y'all. Like, you can tell they don't work out. You can tell they just.
Wow. I don't get approach. But then the ones who do approach, ma'am?
Come on, man. You don't know better than that as a cool person. Come on, man.
Get some help.
For my girls in Dallas, I've been here for almost 2 years now. 2 years. February will make 2 years. The dating pool. How are y'all surviving? How are y'all living like this? I can't live like this. I can't do this. This is the worst. I mean, I've never experienced anything like this. I can't live like this. So what, y'all just go to work every day? Because I know y'all not meeting no YNs out here. What y'all doing?
Are you want to meet YNs? You know, YNs is not really a good term. It's like a really bad stigma around that. It's for young niggas. Like, I mean, she do look young, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just too technical. Let's continue.
Y'all just getting up going to work every day? Baby, this ain't for me. I cannot live like this.
But that's the problem though. You're trying to meet YNs. Somebody leave it in the comment section. Isn't YNs not young ninjas? Like, is that I don't know. Y'all let me know. Y'all will know more than me.
Morning. Can we talk about dating in Dallas? Cause why is this shit so hard? Like, why is it so stressful? What is wrong with you? Niggas. Dating in Dallas is so much different than dating in Detroit, or even attempting to dating in Detroit, because the men in Detroit have no shame. In Dallas, it's like, they'll look at you, they'll send you a drink. Hell, they'll cover your tab. They'll pay for your gas. Anonymously, though. Somebody who clearly is not in your league in Detroit will approach you. Because they don't give two fucks. You say no, you say no. I mean, you might get shot, you might get called a bitch, but it is what it is. I've been living in Dallas for almost 5 years and can count on one hand how many guys have approached me out in public. Because when I first got down here, I was like, oh, this is cool. You know, everybody's nice. They leave you alone and mind their business. I'm not getting bothered every time I go to the gas station, every time I step foot outside. Like, I'm getting hounded. Go to the grocery store and not feel like I'm part of the meat market. It was great. But after a couple months and nobody even approached me, I'm just like...
So what is the issue? Because when you were in the show...
Forget Detroit. What is the issue with people giving you the piece that you're looking for? You just said that it's nice, it's refreshing pretty much, that you can go out in public, people mind their business. They might look, the most they're gonna do is look. They're not gonna call you out your name, they're not gonna call you a bitch, they're not gonna, threaten to kill you. If they ask for your number, you reject them. Like, they just look and keep it moving. People mind their business. And I love that about Texas. I'm not gonna lie. I love that about Texas. And this is what people ask for. This is what they ask for. And now that they're getting that, it's a problem. Now that you're getting what you say is nice, is peaceful, you still want some chaos. You still want, I won't even say chaos, but you want to pick and choose what men walk up to you, and you can't do that, right? You can't pick and choose. It's just whoever finds you attractive and they have the will to walk up to you, then that's just what's going to happen. Some men may not. The men that you want, you may have to go towards them or really just smile at them or make it very obvious. And if they go for you, they will. If not, they not. I walk past women all the time that are very beautiful. And I can tell maybe if I spark up a conversation, it can may possibly lead to somewhere. But even then, right, you can talk to somebody, exchange information, have a great interaction with them, and then it leads nowhere, right? So it's like it's not really all the hype anyway, right? And a lot of us just mind our business, bro. A lot of us coming for we just work, do what we gotta do, like she said, and we just go home, bro. We don't want none of the drama. It's just too much going on. People trying to expose you and put you on the internet, be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like people would just act funny, like
But she's complaining that men are approaching her too much. Now she's in Dallas, nobody not preying her. She's having a problem. It looks like she's on the slightly little overweight side. I cannot imagine for the life of me how you complaining about the dating market when you're not putting your best self out there.
Am I ugly? But then I had to think about it. Like, Marissa, you don't smile. But what I'm gonna smile at a stranger for? I don't know you. And then if I'm just walking around by myself smiling, like, I'll look fucking nuts.
So why on earth you think a stranger is supposed to approach you? What goes on in these women's head?
Then next thing you know, I'm getting put in a straight jacket, locked in a room with pillows on the wall. I just want companionship. And the crazy part about it is, like, I don't even know if I'm ready to start dating serious.
crazy part about it, I'm not even really ready to start dating. The crazy part about it, I'm not really ready to start dating. What? Bro, I know y'all heard that. You don't have to hear me say that twice. I know you heard it. You're not even ready, but you want to date. Man, that's so crazy. If I say I'm not ready, I'm not ready, I'm not dating at all. You be beautiful, fine, thick in the thighs, no waist. My mindset is if I run to her again and it's meant to be and I'm on the right track and path of life, then it will be. If not, I'm cool. It's all right. I maybe even dodged a bullet, but I may have, missed the opportunity to be with a good woman, maybe, or maybe not. But if I'm not ready, then I don't see that as like, oh, me missing out. It's just, this is just not where I'm at right now. I'm not ready. And if she's not ready, a lot of women, they want companionship, they want relationships, they want this and want that, but they're not even ready for it. And then when you get it, you lose it. Now you on the internet complaining, such and so forth. Like, for what? It's just pointless to me. This is how the world is now, bro. And it's just the reason why no one is dating. Prime example right here. This can really be the end of the video if I want it to be, because it's just like, that's the inside scoop. That's the gist of the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time out here, people are just getting bust down and just going about their business. That's just what it is.
Because everybody who knows my past, I don't even gotta go into that. But I'm still grieving. So, but I haven't been grieving the whole 4 years I've been here. Or the men who do want to date, they're married. They're married, or they have a girlfriend, or they have somebody that'll knock their head between a washer and a dryer if they found out that they were talking to somebody. Cause who fine and single? Let me know in the comments.
Yeah, these women are
Anyway.
full.
Y'all have a good day.
They're full of confusion. They just love the attention, because all this rant, all that 2-minute rant she went on was for nothing but attention, because it's chaos right there. Men.
Get to the chopper!
Hey y'all, okay, look. There is a trend, I guess you will say, on TikTok about dating in Dallas. As a Californian moving out to Dallas, I've been here 9 months. I would have to say that the dating scene has not been what I thought it would be. I've been on a few dates. The last date I went on was actually pretty nice. I went walking. I forget where we were walking at, but it was pretty nice. But I don't really get it. Like, I went out this weekend, and I'm a homebody, but I do go out here and there. And I went to this event on Saturday. It was for the aunties and uncles 35 and up, a vibe, right? And it was dope because it was, the ratio of men and women were actually pretty good. Typically, it's mainly all women, and then it'd be like, the ratio would be like 1 to 5, or 5 to 1.
Yeah, we don't be, man, guys don't go out like that, bro. women go out like damn near every weekend, brunch, all this other shit. You know, their homegirls going to get medi pays and shit. Like, we supposed to go to work and just stay put up, bro. Most of our money will go to food, maybe games, movies at the crib, or going out here and there to get something to eat. You know, most of it's gonna be food, entertainment, maybe drinks or something like that. If you smoke some bud, go to some bud, bro. That's about it. In the gym, bro. A gym membership. That's about it. So,
right? But it actually was a good amount of men there, and it was actually some nice looking men. So me and my homegirl went, and you know, we sat down. The music was good, food was good. I had some wine. I don't drink, so I had.
let me guess. No man approached you or your homegirl, or maybe one of y'all got talked to, or y'all got stares, but nobody really came in. It really went anywhere. Let's see what she's gonna say.
A little wine, and me and my girl was vibing or whatever. And I literally sat there the whole time, and I was just like, not one guy came to us. Not one guy. The one guy who did, he ordered food at our table so he can get something, and then he paid for our drink, one of our drinks. I didn't get one. I think she did. He paid for that, paid for his meal, and deuces.
You notice how she said not one guy came to us. Not one guy came to us. The one guy who did like
Got him!
which is it? Did not one guy or did one guy? But a lot of times you sit in group with your girlfriends. You're at a single mixture. Why you not mixing? Why you sitting at the table with your girlfriends? Why you not walking around putting yourself out there to give an opportunity for men to come to you?
Use your common sense.
He didn't ask for anybody, nothing. And I'm like, now granted, I am a gym girly, and I am physically fit. You know, I do have.
What does that have to do with anything? If you physically fit in your gym, girl, we gonna like that because it shows consistency and discipline, and you more likely gonna have a nice body. Men like women body game too. Nah, bro, that's not. She lying. I can already tell she's lying. It's something she not telling us. It's something else here, bro. I'm telling you.
A couple of muscles. I got some biceps. I got some traps. My back is a little fire. But I'm like, I would think guys would be like, ooh, you know, this girl's in shape. You know, she looks good. Like, that means she got discipline. Like, I like a woman who got. Not one guy. And
She's over 35 and still dating as if she's 25. If you are over 35 and you are that
There it is right there. I didn't even know he was okay. Oh yeah, you know what? She did say earlier. I think she said she went to like one of the things she went to was a singles mixer event for 35 and up. I think is what she said in the game video. So maybe I think I just kind of forgot that part, but yeah.
serious about finding a man and you go to a singles event and you're sitting there with your girlfriends, you're not as serious as you think you are.
we got the looks. Me and my homegirl, guys looked at us and they're like, and kept it moving. And I'm like, what is going on here? So I feel like in the dating realm in Dallas, it's just like California. And it sucks because I'm like, these are, you know, country men. They got a little bit more, you know, they homegrown, you know, they a little bit more mannerable. I don't even get approached. And then the ones that do approach, I just be like, come on, y'all. Like, you can tell they don't work out. You can tell they just.
Wow. I don't get approached. But then the ones who do approach, ma'am.
Come on, man. You don't know better than that as a cool person. Come on, man.
It's like, you know what? I'm just going to be bold today and build up some confidence and talk to her. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. But guys that, like,
You can't make them happy. You can't please these women. See what I'm saying? They want to pick and choose who comes up to them. You can't do that. All you can do is put yourself out there, and the men that gravitate towards you is more than likely the men that you usually qualify for. Usually. It's overall average. Doesn't mean, you know, like, you know, one or two or, you know, just a couple of them out of, you know, the whole stockpile, right? But if generally speaking, you attract certain a certain group of men, like that's generally like where you at in the market pretty much. But we gonna move on to something else because her story pretty much is just she just not getting the man she want. She not getting the attention she wants when she go out in public, and it's just not enough, and that shit stings. That's pretty much the gist of it.
Are we serious right now? In her big over 35 age? Yeah.
I already knew this before, but dating in Dallas is for the birds. I was supposed to go on a date yesterday and I didn't go because I hadn't heard from the man since Sunday when he told me where we were going, the time, everything. So naturally, I'd expect the conversation to continue to progress until the date. But I didn't hear from him since Sunday and then until later on last night after the time that we were supposed to meet.
Guys, I bet you it's one of the situations where it's like the woman expects you to do everything. You got to pull all the strings, and she doesn't want to really show any true interest except for her just showing up to the date. And I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of times that is a turn off for most men, bro. That most men are not gonna like that. They're not gonna let that shit slap because it's like, bro, who you think you are, Queen Sheba? I more than likely approached you, started the conversation, got your number, hit you up. You know what I'm saying? Usually we're the ones who keep the conversation going. 'Cause I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of women are not as interested in conversation as they portray to be. Like y'all think y'all be killing it sometimes, but not saying that some of y'all don't. 'Cause I've met some women who are very like very engaging through text. It doesn't always mean that they're gonna, rock with you on this and third, but like you can tell the difference between people like who have kind of some interest there or they're just good at conversations. They're conversationalists pretty much. And a lot of times, like, right, these women, they want you to chase them. They want you to do everything and set everything up. Even when you set up the date, you expect me to still reach out to you and check up on you. But what about me? Like, why you don't hit me up? Check up on me sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't mention this stuff. They just always mention what we're not doing. But it's just like what we're not doing, you could be doing, and then I can reciprocate that back when I say, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. She's not doing this portion, but I'll do this for right now, right? And give her time to get back to me on this portion possibly. Or maybe I don't care, right? Maybe some things I don't really care about. Like I don't care about if, you set up dates as much, right? Like most of the time we don't really care if you set up dates like that, but like we would like for sometimes you'd be like, hey, it's the spot I go to. Like maybe you know a spot you recommend or something like that. And you set it up, and be like, hey, I want to take you here, right? And then I get there, and maybe you're like, hey, it's okay, baby. Like I get the tab this time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not you really taking the lead. It's just like you showing like you rock with me. You willing to invest in me, like I'm willing to invest in you by coming and spend time with you. Sometimes going out on dates. Sometimes staying in and just spending time with you and getting to know you further. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think a lot of them really go that far. I feel like a lot of people are just shallow nowadays. So that stuff don't really come to mind. But let's continue the clip.
Did you reach out? This man plan a date. He tells you the time. He tells you the location. He tells you everything. Did you reach out the following day and say, hey, checking in. How is your day going? Looking forward to our date? Did you put any kind of effort in it? The man was probably testing her. He was probably preying to see like how long it's going to take this broad to acknowledge me, to reach out to me. Come on now.
Honestly, I wasn't that bothered because I figured, actually, I didn't figure out.
Guys, they're that bothered because if you weren't that bothered, then you wouldn't be on social media talking about it. Let's continue.
I know that I didn't talk to you all day. I didn't get any sort of confirmation. So there was no way that I was going to even attempt to start getting ready.
So why didn't you confirm?
Guys, listen to what she just said. She said there's no type of way that I was going to even start to get ready without no type of confirmation. That is pure entitlement at its finest. I told you and set up a date, and you know that that we were going out, right? But the fact of the matter is, you could have hit me up last night or the day of, hours before the date, and just hey, haven't heard from you. How's your day going? Like she said, right? Because this is what I would be thinking in my mind too men be thinking about this shit, and I don't think they don't like women don't really register this in their mind. Like we think like, let me see if she's gonna like reach out to me. I always mostly reach out to her for the most part. Like let me see if she has the desire to want to reach out and speak to me. Like you want to hit me up because you're thinking about me, so you gravitated towards my way instead of me always coming to you and saying, hey, you know what you doing? Y'all say y'all hate the what you doing text and how you doing text, stuff like that. But that's us checking up on you and seeing what you got going on, especially if I already set up dates or you know I'm gonna end up calling you later or something like that, right? Well, if I'm gonna end up calling you later, I'm probably not even gonna text you, to be honest, because I just told you I'm gonna call you later. But that's neither here or there, right? But yeah, bro, like you can't just expect us to do all the work, bro. It's just not gonna go down that way. Like, what do you think about it as a woman? Like, what do you really do besides just get pretty and show up and decide if you're going to eliminate me from the pool of guys you're talking to? You see what I'm saying? There's nothing really there for me. So it's like, if you don't show me you want me, then you just don't want me, and that's cool.
I haven't even
That's the thing. If he planned the date and he set the time and he set the place and everything, why didn't you confirm, hey, are we still on? Like,
heard from you. Now, it was about an hour and a half,
sense,
2
man.
hours
Common
after
sense.
the time we were supposed to meet up when he finally texted me and told me that he got caught up. Which, okay, fine. We're adults. Like, life gets busy. But what rubbed me the wrong way was he said that neither one of us said anything. So I guess he just chalked it up. But I feel like you should have confirmed. Like, I didn't hear from you. And so if I don't hear from you, then it's not happening. Which is what I said, because you're not about to make me feel like this.
Then it just won't happen. I don't care. I'll invite people out to something like free and a nice scenery, like a lakeside view and stuff like that. I like to go to, maybe like read and just get out the house and stuff. They didn't even want to do that, bro. And fellas, if they don't even want to come on a first date just to get to know you and meet you, then she's playing you, bro. Straight up, she's playing you. Keep your money in your pocket, and that's just not the woman for you. Because if any woman who's worth it, she's not going to care, and she's gonna know like, hey, if he likes me and we continue to talk, then I will expect more of him down the road as far as dates and stuff like that. But right now, I'm not giving him my body. This and third. If I do, that's my choice, and he don't have to open up his wallet for me. If he do, that's his choice, right? Keep it pushing.
This was my fault. Anyways, there's been plenty of times where men have offered to take me on dates and it's like the conversation fizzles out. It doesn't happen. We have a plan like 2 or 3 days
because she's a boring.
out.
Just is she boring? She's expecting these men to carry the conversation. So when she's like, "Oh, I didn't hear from him," it's because she's expecting him to always initiate conversation. When dating is a two-way street, he's dating you, but you're also dating him. If he's the one that's always initiating the conversation, then that's one-sided. Might as well him go and go do something where like, who on earth will sign up to always initiate conversation with somebody? Might as well go do something what you like for do.
From the time that we talk about it. And it's like, if you just want to play, if you just want to waste my time, then just say that. But can we do it a little faster, please? Because I got a long list of places that I'd like to go, and I can get through them faster if y'all just kept your word. And then you tell me you're not looking for anything serious.
You got your nerve? Like what? Man, I don't know what's man. You hear what, bro? They at this point, bro, they just bold with it, bro, and that's the reason why men are the way they are right now. Because like, you know what? They don't care. Why should I care, bro? Point given, bro. Point given. Just listen to them. Let them talk long enough. They tell themselves, and this is the reason why they single. And man, people just beating it down and just dropping it and tossing it back. It ain't worth keeping, man. Pretty beautiful woman right here, but she just clearly she ain't worth it, bro. Clearly. All right, this is gonna be the last clip we gonna go over real quick. So this is basically, I guess, the men's side of them. This man's gonna tell about the singles event and what happened, pretty much. I guess. Let's go ahead and roll the clip real quick, man.
I've now seen 2 videos today. One naturally, and someone tagged me in the other one, of 2 Dallas TikTokers or influencers who went to a singles event last night, right? And both of them had the same thing. First of all, Dallas women are gorgeous. They always have been. Shout out to them. They were talking about how it was all Dallas women in there and no men. Like, they literally said the exact same thing. Both of them said it was like 10 men in there, including the one guy who made the thing, right? Because one of the influencers was a guy, the other one was a girl. And I'm just going to tell you why the men aren't going. The men are exhausted. They are exhausted from the rejection. They're exhausted from the criticism. Like, think about, I made a video for y'all earlier this week about some girl who made a video talking about calling some of the women in Dallas male-centered because they are going to like the run clubs and stuff, trying to find a man. But those would be some of the same women who would come to a singles mixers. They don't want to be male-centered. They think men aren't worth anything, but they would be at those events. Exactly. And the dudes are kind of tired of it. I'm not saying there is no hope, but I'm just saying the dudes are tired of the singles mixers because it's always the same rinse and repeat. It's always the same. Y'all go to these events, come on TikTok, give an appalling criticism of the men weren't attractive, they weren't high value, like the girls were top tier, but the men were like, who's signing up for that?
Exactly.
So I'm sorry that the singles mixer didn't go well, but think about what y'all have done to make it not go well.
It's that confusion too. It's like they're like, I want a good man, I want a good man, but then they're calling women pick me who are like, oh, here's what you should do to find yourself a good man. It's the confusion. I swear these women are just.
She's not lying. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right there, bro. That's pretty much just to the video. Shout out to her, man. Chantel Simone's. Bro, it's a spiritual problem, right? It's a cast over the world, bro. He's here. You already know who I speak of. He who we do not speak his name, who lives below, right? Um, bro, it's a huge spiritual war on the world right now, bro, with the industries, whether it's just, Hollywood, man, from dating, relationships, men and women, man, like it's just a lot of confusion going around, a lot of bad spirits. It's just all bad spirits, man, just everywhere, just taking over. And man, people are falling left and right, bro. People just constantly getting locked up, man. There's just certain laws, man, that I'm just not even gonna speak on it, bro. Like, it's crazy. The stuff that you can get away with now, bro, like certain individuals right now that get away with that it's like they're making it legal, bro, with the kids and stuff, bro. It's crazy. Like, man, a lot of people, all I'm gonna say is it's gonna burn, bro. A lot of people gonna be burning in maternal fires forever, bro. But when it comes to women and men and this whole gender war, all this stuff, bro, like, man, he made y'all sign in blood and y'all did it, and now y'all reaping the benefits, man. Y'all have a blessed one, man. It was your boy Tino, man, host with the most, man. We up out of here, bro.